oink, 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 oink. That's what I'm reading on the screen. And now it says YouTube. And now live on your channel, DrFox2000 Volcano Eruption live stream. Hey, cool. Let's go. Let's all go watch it. We hear you from Henry Nelson and Lucas Snow, and that is excellent. Thank you, peoples, and glad to have you on board. Welcome, everyone. Happy Friday. It is February 18th. There we go. Got it out. And let's see. What do we got cooking today? Well, we have Popocatépetl on the screen, but let's not worry about that. It is doing its thing, though. It's definitely smoking and having some fun, but we'll take you to some lava right away. We did find a little bit of lava, and thanks to Aurelio for finding that. I wouldn't have noticed it on the other cameras there, since they moved things around and poof, magically things appeared. Anyway, welcome everyone. First, I'm going to say a very big welcome to my wonderful moderators. We have Arizona Snowman. Piggy is here. Not sure I seen Paulzilla or Bob C&D Boy, but I'm sure they will be along as well. And happy birthday to Tetra. Tetra, you will get some lava cookies as well, since it's your birthday. So wonderful, and happy birthday, Tetra. And I will do that now. And instead of cake, I give out birthday lava cookies. By the way, that those are stacks of 3 lava cookies each, and the top one has a bite taken out of it. And apparently Lucas Snow was the one who took the bite out. Just so you're aware of it. So you can toss those top ones away and just eat the bottom ones. There's lots there. So happy birthday, Tetra, and I hope you have many, many more. And that's always good to get through those little milestones in life. Milestones. Oh, and speaking of who gets cookies, well, do I need to tell you? He's been watching like a hawk and trying to figure out how the heck he's going to get back in with my new scheme of things. And there we gave him some lava cookies. And I'm going to have to expedite my process a little bit here and get it a little bit more on the ball and a little sharper at that. So wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, glad to have you all on board. I did start about 15 minutes early here, and I thought, well, we can't wait forever. I see some wonderful names popping in here, so I'm going to start saying hello to people, and I'm sure there's going to be more pounding in here as our Friday evening continues. So I'm going to do that first. We're going to leave it on Popocatépetl. That way I won't get confused and sidetracked. Unless I see something on the other monitor, then of course we'll switch to it right away. Anyway, big welcome to all of you, and we'll start out with Sue Hayes and Grandma B. Juliet is in the house. Mona Alfano, who made it in there by the squeak yesterday at the very end. Soren, I did it again. I had it in my head. Serotonin, that's it. Serotonin, my bad. Oh man, that's a hard one to keep going in my head here. Anyway, welcome. And Kevin Haynes is here. Alan Coker, of course, Lucas Snow. Henry Nelson made it in. William is back. BMAT. Gura Medical G, welcome. Let's see. Do Free is back in the house. Of course, I already mentioned Tetra with the birthday, so happy birthday, Tetra. OFU Lux from Luxembourg in the house. Paul Williams also here. And Gabby made it back in. Esther Flores, welcome. Glad to have you back. And let's see, Maria, the Matoma. Welcome back, Maria. Glad to see you. Frosty username in the house. Linda Schoof also made it. Aurelio Perez. Liz Markman Moiler. Liz, I hope your storm isn't going to make trouble for you there and that you are safe. Let's see, who else snuck in? Oz is back in the house, so welcome back, Oz. Always glad to have you on board. Lisa W, welcome. Aloha to Don Arnold. Going up some more to see who else snuck in. And we got most of those there. Just scrolling up to see what other names I see offhand. Did I say Juliet? I think so. Sarah Miles is here. Welcome. And Clark Hall also made it, as well as we already got Grandma B and Gabby. Let's see, going up some more here. Did I say Frosty username? If not, welcome. And let's see, any more in here that I missed? Up in the top end. Okay, I'm just trying to see who else might be in there. We got Paul already, and trying to read. There was an email that popped in here. Just trying to read that at the same time. Doesn't work when I'm trying to scroll and read read something else. One track mind, I guess. Got to do one thing at a time. My eyeballs apparently don't function well in two directions. Let's see, and all the way to the top, and I don't see any other names up there other than all the repeats. So I do see C&D Boy made it in. Good to see you, Bob. Brian Wood also got in here. We did see Dodgers also in the house. Diane Craig, welcome. And who else did I miss here? Just going up a little bit to see if we have a few others that might have snuck in that I missed. And I think we are good for right now. And let's see. What is going on here? Just trying to switch something here. I don't know this. Our Elob Morts was doing something. You know which one that is. Anyway, that's why I switched over there. It frizzled, but it didn't frizzle very long. Okay, so that wasn't the lava I was going to find you, though. And yeah, we were looking for lava. But I do have lava today. Not very much of it. Yeah, Elob Morts. It's actually with an I in the front of it, but that's okay, Sarah. It's European, you know, so the I sounds like an E. Anyway, it's all good. Hope you received my sunset pictures. Okay, I will take a look. I possibly did, and I don't know if. Oh, hang on. They came upside down, but I did receive them. And okay, yeah, we'll see if we can throw those in there later. But I'll flip them around so people don't get so confused about which side of the world they're on. Anyway, I'm gonna just peek at the lava just for a minute. I have it set at a specific time, so you can see just a little bit of lava, and I'm just teasing you by showing you this, but I'm going to we will go back to this one in a little bit. Okay, I promise. It's been an ongoing thing. So we will get back to it, and it's all in the recording, so we have no worries about losing it. So we're all good. Anyway, so that is a little tiny taste of lava there. And yeah, it's a teaser. Absolutely. Just trying to do that. And, you know, you can see it. You can definitely see that there is something hot going on in there. Anyway, let's start out where we normally start out so we have less confusion for people. And yeah, I know it's teasing everybody. We're going to go over to Iceland first, and let me see if I can get onto that picture. This is what Ragnar is looking like right now, this very second, in the dark. And as you notice, it's quite light up on the top here, and that is due to possibly either the full moon lighting up the clouds, or we've got northern lights up there. One of the other things noting here is two hot spots. We've seen this one before, but this one seemed to have gotten bigger. Actually, I think that one was actually up here before. Now we're seeing one there. So a little bit which one is that? Samaraju erupted today. I'm not sure where that one is. Brian Wood, what country is that in, please, Brian? And we'll try to pay attention here while I'm looking. Anyway, I'm going to back the time up a little bit here as we scroll through to daylight, and you can definitely see we've got a lot more snow buildup, and that is pretty awesome. So just looking at it, it looks a little bit brighter in certain times of the day. There we go. Nice sunny in the morning kind of shot, and that's what it was looking like today. And actually in these pictures, if you look, hang on, I may need to slide over a little bit. There we go. If you look down here, you can see little biped individuals wandering around. So we know that there's some tourist traffic there. I'm not sure if this is one here and one there. They shouldn't be out there on that lava, but if we go to the next picture, yeah, we see them moving. So if you watch that, you know, mind you, they're not way over here, but still, you can see them. They're right there. There's a whole bunch of people on the trails, and you can see. So it is still attracting quite a few people, and looks pretty awesome. And that takes it back into night when we do that. And that is moonlight lighting up the hills of Geldingadarla, and pretty cool going into Nalhagi. And that's back to the daylight hours. If we look at the other cameras here, and of course we still have extremely poor visibility off of the close-up cam. I don't know what's wrong with it. It may be buried in snow or something. But this is the panoramic view, and right now it's extremely dark. You can't see a darn thing on it. But if we go back a little bit, we can see this is about 4 hours ago. You can see how hazy it was. And if we back up a little bit more, it gets back into the lighter times, and you can actually see Ragnar right there, and Theater Hill, Ant Hill, and this is Grindavik in the background. This is the airport in Keflavik in the background there. So it gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. If we back up a little bit more, it gets a little bit brighter during the daytime shots, but they still have a lot of snow and a big mess on the camera, so it needs to thaw out just a little bit more. And hey, Bill Paget is here, as well as Lou. Welcome, you guys. Kim Rowdenbush also made it in here, as well as Old Mechanic. Welcome, you guys. I'm glad to have you on board. Anyway, we were just looking at those kind of shots of what the day was like there in Iceland. So pretty cool. Just going up a little bit more to see if I missed anyone else here sneaking in. And I think I'm good for now, but glad to have you all on board. And thanks for popping in. Always great to have lots of people in here. Anyway, going back to that, and that kind of lets you see what we've got in Iceland. Let's move on to our rumble chart, and I'm happy to tell you it's working again. At least it looks like it's working. And I'm going to refresh it just to reconfirm that it is in fact working. And let's see if we get more data. Yeah, we did get more data, so I'm happy. We are getting data again from the Fragger del Fiol site, and that is always good. So and you know, the missing data, who knows what was wrong with it, but it is nice to at least have the data coming in, so we have a little bit better judgment. So pretty cool. Anyway, like I say, it's good to see the data back, but it's in a downward decline, you know, a decline, so it's not doing us a heck of a lot of good. Why does it look like that, Tetra? It's because it was broken, and the spots in between is where they tried to fix it, and now they finally did get it fixed. So it is, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. We like it. Anyway, let's pop over and have a look at the earthquakes. I did have this guy loaded up, so I might as well use that one first. I do have it set for our 3-day period here. You can see that, and did set it up there. So we will zoom in, and we'll go from the top back down here and have a look, because it does look like most of the activity is down here on the Reykjanes Peninsula, which is always nice. Anyway, zooming in a little bit on the top here just to see what we've got. A bunch of little spots here. I think some of this might have been from yesterday as well, or very early this morning. This one at 3:51 a.m., 6 kilometers down, a 1.3 magnitude, and then it had a couple little side kicks, 0.7, 10 clicks down at 2:43, and this one is at the day before, or at 23:47. So kind of the same proximity, only 8 kilometers down. The other one was 10, and this one is a 0.5. So that's what we had there. We had a solo little guy right here. Happened yesterday, 11 kilometers down, just a 0.6. Not too worried about that one. And I think we did look at this guy yesterday as well, and that was a 1.29 clicks down. So this is older. We're not even going to bother with it. We do see a couple reddish spots here, so let's have a quick peek here. 1.63 kilometers down at 11:45 a.m. Iceland time today, and kind of makes you go, all right. So that one, that's the only thing that's really there. And then if we go drop down here into Astja, we do see a few little spots, but those are older. We are going to go to the newest ones. This one was at 2:54 a.m., 0.5, 5 kilometers down. This other guy over here, 0.4, 4 kilometers down at 9:50 a.m. Iceland time today. And if we go back over to this side where we always see those little clusters, 12:39 was the time, and it was 1 kilometer down, and it was a 0.2, so not very big, but still right there. This one was at 4:46 a.m. at 2 kilometers down, 0.5. So nothing major going on. Those are fairly shallow, but that's okay. Let's check this little guy right here. and see what that's doing. 9 kilometers down, 0.4 at 14:57 in the afternoon, or just about 3 p.m. Iceland time. So works pretty good. Taking a look over here at what's happening at what the heck do they call that? Badabung? Wow. Anyway, Grimsvatn and the other one up there, nothing happening. So we'll leave them alone. Get over into Katla, has older ones, nothing new there. We do have a little one just to the north here. Curious. I was curious. 0.6 magnitude at 8:56 a.m. today, but it doesn't say a depth, indicating it's probably very close to the surface. If we zoom back out, we did have this other one off near Hekla a little bit, and that one's 10 kilometers down, 0.8, but that was at 21:04 yesterday, so nothing too major there. Our swarm here has really subsided, and this is 7:45 a.m., 13 kilometers down, 1.1 in magnitude. And let's see these other ones here. Oh, come on, get on there. That's yesterday's. Yeah, from just about 2200 hours, or 10 p.m. and 4 kilometers down, 1.1 on that one. And then there's the other little tiny one here, probably around that. Oh no, that was actually at 31 minutes after midnight, and 0.63 kilometers down. So nothing else that is newer in that area, and that kind of gives us the lowdown for that. So hey, get off of there. Okay, got that. Anyway, let's start on the outsides here. We're going to take a look and see what this one is doing. One, and it's 6 kilometers down, 12:33 this afternoon. And then we had a bunch of little other ones here. I don't know if they're from today. Yep, 1:39 a.m., 0.35 kilometers down. The other one beside it here should be 0.9, 5 kilometers down, 2:05 a.m. And so we do have a little bit of activity there. 2:04 a.m., a 0.3, and that is only 3 kilometers down. And as we go along here, 1 kilometer down, and that is 0.7, happened at 12:33 Iceland time. In other words, 12:30. Okay, let's get on this one. 4:01 a.m., 6 kilometers down, 0.7. And what is this guy here? 5 kilometers down, 0.3 at 4:01 as well. Moving over into our valleys a little bit more, and of course this is Meridalier and Geldingadalur. So Upper Meridalier or Southern Meridalier, and Meridalier down on the bottom here, right? So down at the escaping end of Meridalier is the 0.7 kilometers down, 11:18 a.m. So we do have that guy there, and we have this one here, 5 kilometers down, 0.6 at 13:58, or just about 2 p.m. Iceland time. And then there's this guy here, a 0.9, 7 kilometers down, and this one is just preceding by a couple of minutes, 13:54, so about 5 minutes before, 2 p.m. Iceland time. Gives you a pretty good idea what's there. And again, our Ragnar is sitting right about here where the hand is going around, just to help you out. And of course, what we refer to as Theater Hill is this one, and the larger one here, or Ant Hill as we nicknamed it. We do have a 0.8 there, 5 kilometers down, 11:45 a.m. So that's always interesting and neat to see. And of course, we get down in the Not Haggy, and this area is Not Creaky. and we're gonna just have a quick peek at this one. 10:22 a.m. 1.3 in magnitude, 4 kilometers down. So pretty cool, I guess. And then we had these other ones coming out. We wanted to look at these here real quick, and the lava never made it over there. So 3 kilometers down, 0.8 happened at 10:31. And this other guy here, 10:34, just a few minutes later, 4 kilometers down, 1 magnitude. So pretty cool. If we zoom out a little bit, just to kind of give you the lay of the land. Actually, I should have kind of gone over that beforehand, but this is the town of Grindavik right in here, and this is the Blue Lagoon, and the power plant is right beside it. And there, we can build real quick. All right, zooming out a little bit, and of course this is the airport over there, Keflavik Airport, Keflavik, and Reykjanesbær, and those kinds of places. Anyway, gives you a pretty good idea of what we got going on, and let's have a quick peek here. A 1.1, 5 kilometers down at 15:21. This guy here is 14:20 or 37 in the afternoon, 1.15 kilometers down. And this swarm is starting to build up again, and we get that on occasion, and I don't know what that's all about, but we noticed a few yesterday, and it's continuing today. 9:40 a.m., 1.5, 6 kilometers down. And let's see, these are a little bit smaller, 1 in magnitude, 10:34 a.m., 5 clicks down. What's this guy here? 6 kilometers down, 0.9, and this was at 1:10 in the afternoon. And I think, did I go on that one? 5 kilometers down, 10:14, 0.9. So it gives you a pretty good idea that those are happening. These may have come from in the middle of the night. Yep, 4 minutes after midnight, 2, and it was 6 kilometers down. And the other one right beside it here, about a half hour earlier, 7 kilometers down, 2.8. So kind of neat to see, but wondering why that's happening there. Some activity underneath, or the continental plates are pulling apart a little bit, maybe. Anyway, this other one here at 2, or just about 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 as far as the magnitude, 6 kilometers down, and then he's got some friends out here in the water. And this happened 35 minutes after midnight, a 1.1, and 6 clicks down. This guy here is also 6 kilometers down, a 1.1, 12:31. What about this guy? 12:38, also 1.1, 6 kilometers down. So that kind of gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on seismically within Iceland. And well, it gives you an overview of the earthquakes anyway, and kind of gives you some ideas. This, of course, the Reykjanes Ridge that goes follows all the way through, and as you can kind of see the contour of the land as it curves up and then it comes back out here. That's the actual separation. So this is the Eurasian Iceland, and this is the North American Iceland. Okay, yeah, so on this side they only speak Icelandic, and this side they speak English. I'm kidding, it's a bad joke, never mind. Iceland, most people speak English, they're wonderful, and they speak very good English at that, so don't ever let them fool you. Anyway, that's what we're looking at. If we go look at the other maps, I did check them today, and they are comparable as far as what I've seen. And a matter of fact, we're missing a couple on in this area here. on this one, but I went with the other map just to check it. And again, this one is missing even a whole bunch more, so I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm not going to use those other maps if they don't have that information on it. But you know, it is always, one is updating faster than the other ones maybe. Who knows how that process works, but that's kind of what we're looking at. Anyway, I'm going to leave Iceland be for right now, and if we click on there, oh, then I was going to try to scroll out just a tad bit more, but I guess it doesn't want to. We will go back up to what we wanted to start on here, and that was, of course, Sumeru. So I'm going to not click that button. Get on the right one and actually push the play button so it's actually moving and we can actually see what's going on there. And I did have the other view of Sumeru in this picture, but this is a current view, and you can see that we're on the opposite side and we're not seeing as much by any means. Plus we're way later in the day already. This actually is from yesterday, technically, because it is now Saturday over there. So this is from about 10.5 hours ago. So that's what we were seeing. And I was enjoying looking at that lava. And why is that not moving? Oh yeah, it is moving. Every once in a while it does move. So it is nice to see, and you can see it does get more smoky and more lavally as time progresses, and it's kind of just sitting there. I don't know if I should put that on double speed or not, but yeah, maybe I could, because they're showing it a little bit too slow, and this is a replay. And let's crank up the speed to double the speed, and see if that makes it look a little bit better, and we can watch the lava fly out a little bit faster, I think. But I am happy to be able to, you know, have seen that there was lava, and thank you, Aurelio, for sending me that info. Do appreciate it, and it does look a lot better than not having any lava. So, but this is actually a lot of hours worth of stuff to look at. So if we kind of speed it up a little bit, and I think I may go in 5-second increments here just to see if we can expedite this a little bit. You can see a little bit more. Because watching lava flow and bacon is always interesting, but time consuming if it's going too slow, right? So we did jump ahead just a little bit there, and looks pretty awesome. We do see a little bit more of that bacon there, so I'm very happy about that. Nice to see some lava flowing, and wish there was a little bit more of it. And there's one of those sparky moments, and we will let that cook a little bit there. And there we go, a little plume of lava coming up, and we actually see fire in the pit. It is wonderful to see. So very, very nice. Saturday now in the UK. Yep. And it is Saturday there, what you're looking at. Actually, it was still Friday, but it was about 10 hours ago. So, looks pretty awesome. Craig Thor made it in. Welcome, Craig Thor. Leaky scene? What? Okay, something. Leo Carlson also here. Welcome, Leo. Who else snuck in here? Did I miss anybody? Christopher made it. Welcome, Christopher. Good to see you on board. And who else? Who else snuck in? Just got to keep my eyes open. You guys just sliding into the back room there, grabbing lava cookies, and I never see you. All right. I think we got most of the. All right. Yep. Those lava cookies got to be good. Anyway, so yeah, getting back to it, we did see that beautiful bacon, and I do want to progress a little bit with it here and see if it flows out a little bit more. And we're going ahead 5 seconds at a time. And whoop, there we go. And hopefully we can see a little bit more of that wonderful crater action. I know there were some times listed there before. A matter of fact, I think I might be able to bring them up, but I will actually, I'll go take a look and see if I can bring those up real quick again to have a look at them. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Problem is they put them in their time, and my calculating isn't going to work. Ha! Boy, oh boy, that's going to mess me up, because that's not in UTC. That's in his time. Oh boy. Okay, never mind the times. That's not going to work for me. Too much calculating. But anyway, we do like what we're seeing. So you do see a little bit of action happening within that crater, and that's always awesome. So I'm gonna see if we can progress it a little bit here. And yeah, there's some more stuff flying up and out. So I like watching this. I could just leave it on here and let you guys watch as it's moving along. Is it still doing twice the speed? Yeah, still have it on 2 times speed. So because it is actually very slow in movement, and I don't know if they again have their camera set on motion detection or what it is, but for that type of thing, that's something they don't want to do. They want to have it sitting on live or continuous rather than motion, because Steam doesn't always set the motion detection off, right? It's looking for pixel rate change, and if you got it set too low, it doesn't work. But anyway, we do love seeing that bacon come out of there, and it isn't as much as I'd like to see, but definitely better than what we've been getting. So nice to see a little bit of lava actually making its way out. And oh, I'm gonna back that up. I think we missed a little bit of a burp there. No, there's light down on the hill, and I'm wondering if something just flipped over or might have rolled down and lit up and started sparking. So interesting. Mark LaBarbecue and Jane Bench made it in. Astronomy Alive stream with David Brewer also in the house. Paul, so we got Paul Williams and Paul Vanazio. I hope I said it right. Welcome anyway. Cynthia also made it in. Old Mummy of Hamsters also in the house. Good to see you. And who else snuck in while I wasn't looking? I think we got most. Oh, Berger is here. Welcome. And Craig Thor, I think we got. Okay. Oh, Ray Jensen, welcome back. And let's see. Did I miss anyone else? Possibly, possibly not. Okay, anyway, if I didn't say your name, I do apologize. I try to say hi to everyone in here. So, bad habit. It's a bad habit to say hi to everyone. Welcome, bad habit. Okay. It's a long Italian name, Doc. No worries. Okay, Paul. Veneziano. I should be able to say some of those Italian names. Veneziano. I hope I said that right that time. Okay. Bounces around the room, stops and bops Dr. Fox. Hey, 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 hey. Easy, easy on the bopping. Anyway, and yes, Piggy, 4 minutes, right? Or 3 minutes, something like that. Anyway, love what's going on. So I'm actually going to leave this on screen, and I will let it continue to play back at two times the speed while I go on my break. And in the meantime, for those people who have joined the live stream, please, if you are enjoying what you're seeing, do hit that like button. It makes the difference, and it really, really helps support the stream. So if you can do that, that would be absolutely fantastic and great. And also, if you are new to the stream and you like what you're seeing, please consider subscribing. And if you need to know when the stream is on, you can take a look down below in the description. It tells you when the stream is. And you also, you may have noticed some people, a lot of green people in here. No, they don't have a virus. They are members, members of the channel. And we welcome and love having their support. And if you want to help out and support the channel as well, it's $2.99 a month, and you can click the link that's on the stream page, or you can click the link that's in the description, or you can type in what is it, exclamation join, and do it that way and use that link. All of them will get you there, and that will happen. Let me see if I punch that in. There we go. And that link should come up for you and work. So let's see. I ahead of myself just by a little bit here, but that's all good. And liking what I'm seeing, and of course Sumeru in Indonesia is what we are looking at. And yes, this was footage from yesterday going into today, and of course technically they're already into their Saturday. I'm still on Friday here. A matter of fact, I'm only at 1931 minutes on Friday, or 1929, I guess is what it is, whereas they're already showing that at 21:15. So I know time-wise it's going to get really confusing, but trust me, it was during the night, and about 10 hours ago, and that's what it was doing. So on that friendly note, there we go, some sparks. Just in time. All right. It is time for me to go take that break. Keep smiling, everyone. Play nice in the lava. No skateboarding on the volcanic ash up there. You're going to get stuck, and you'll probably fall right into the pit. And no roasting anything over the lava cone. That's illegal. And no sacrificing. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I will be back in about 5 minutes or so. Keep watching what's going on. I am. I'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the microphone is back on, and I'm glad to have you all on board. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. Right now, what you've got on the screen is Sumeru in Indonesia, and that is on East Java. And this was from technically last night / this morning. And we put it on there just so you guys could see some of that wonderful lava, a little bit of bacon coming out of there. And somebody mentioned typically Sumeru is more of a pyroclastic style of eruption, and typically that's what we have seen. But it does have lava as well, so it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and we do enjoy that. Anyway, wanted to actually I should check. Oh, Piggy is here. Yeah, thank you for the welcome back, Piggy. If you're paying attention, we can't really talk about what we did to Sumeru. But apparently there's some photographic evidence of what was going on, and I hope this isn't going to be incriminating for you or myself. But this is the evidence that was sent to me here just moments ago, and yeah, it's pretty tall, that thing, 1,260 feet. Bill, yeah, you're right. Anyway, Piggy and I had a heck of a climb up there, and it is what it is. Now, I don't want to tell you what we were doing up there, but we fixed it. So it's a long trek up that hill. And Piggy, I hope your trotter's okay and not swelling. I know you got the new new meds there to keep the swelling down, so that should help. Anyway, pretty awesome. Just figured we'd share that with you guys. Thanks, Trev T, for sending that in. Awesome, and you're a good man. No matter what no matter what Piggy just said. Oh, it's wonderful. And thank you kindly. That is pretty awesome. And a long climb. What? Do I see dynamite? No, Linda. No, there's nothing of the sort. And that thing around my neck is a compass. It's not a timer. Okay. So please, let's stick with it. And also, just remember, let's keep it to maximum of about 5 emojis. Otherwise, it gets a little bit too much in here. Thanks, guys. Would be all right. Okay. So anyway, getting back to the volcano itself, and let's push that back to a live state, and just thought. We put the thing in there. Put glasses on the Fox. What? That's you right there. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even look if there was glasses on there. But next time, send Paulzilla to fix it. Ah. Okay. That's a good plan. It certainly is a good plan. And Zilla, are you willing to do that? I mean, he was working on Ragnar for us, but I thought it was just kind of neat. Anyway, love what's going on. So awesome, and it is always fun. Do you know what rock comes out of Sumeru? Actually, I don't, to be honest. What, Paulzilla, you don't want to do that? Okay. Not in Sumeru, huh? But it's fun. It's only at 12,000 feet. You can still breathe up there, kind of. Sort of. Actually, you're okay up to, well, 9,000 starts getting a little iffy. 12,000, yeah, you might need some oxygen. And you know, if you're like me, you probably need a lot of oxygen at that elevation. Anyway, watching this thing continue, it is definitely, it's not basalt, okay? Not basalts coming out of that one, thanks Pavel P. And I think last time we seen it erupting, and actually last time it was mostly pyroclastic material, so I'm really not sure what is all coming out of that thing. So oxygen is needed to go up to Everest. Yes, Tetra, you're right. But you know, there are people who have very good lung capabilities, some of the Sherpers there, and they have absolutely no problem going up to some of those higher elevations. Ooh, there's some bacon coming down the hill right now. I like that. Okay, Paul says I get elevation syndrome on the high places. Let's see. All right, dinosaur. We don't need to do anything like that. Okay. This is not the forum for that. So let's stay away from trying to get into that kind of thing. This is a volcano stream, so let's leave it at that. Okay, you don't need to bring that in here. This isn't a political bantering stream. All right, but we understand you may be tired of some of that stuff. But it's just this is not the forum for it. Anyway, I always miss the trolls, says old mummy of hamsters. It's all right. Well, you know, sometimes people aren't really trying to troll. Sometimes people are, you know, genuinely concerned about a situation, and I can understand that too. And you know, it happens. Andesthetic style rock, according to Wikipedia. Okay, thanks, Sue Hayes. That is interesting. Andesthetic. Yeah, neat. All right. Let's see, who else popped in here? We got Frosty username is here. Mr. Jeff also on board. Welcome. And let's see, did I miss anyone else? Frank McLeod here. Good to see you. And I think I got most of them. Sandra B, Trek 15, okay. Oh, Sandra B is Trek 15. All right. Sandra B, welcome. Mira, welcome as well. Good to have you on board. And let's see, I think I got everybody. Anyway, this thing did continue for a long period of time doing this kind of stuff. So we can go ahead a little bit, a few hours, or actually I'm going to go in 10-second increments just to see if we see something else that is of interest, a little bit more violent. Actually, I'll leave it right in this next one here. We had a little bit more of an eruption, and it looked a little bit better, and you can see some darker ash coming up as well with that little burst. So definitely continued to erupt, and of course that is still quite a ways back time-wise, so we had a lot more happening there. Pavel P says, okay, you're seeing it yourself in Iceland. Volcanoes that erupt basalts do not build cones that reach into the stratosphere. Yeah, that's true, and that is exactly it. They build shield volcanoes. Or put goo everywhere. That's the way it should be. They spread out the goo. Let's move ahead a little bit more and see if we see anything else of major lava flow. And I'm going 10 seconds at a time here because there is some stuff I don't want to miss in there. I know sometimes a burst can be fairly quick, and even jumping ahead 10 seconds at a time can very easily miss something. So just looking, there we go. We don't want to miss that one. And that one definitely had a little bit more of a burp to it, and we do like it. So awesome. And that looked pretty cool. Yeah, so a little bit more fire and a little bit more bacon. I like it. Definitely like it. So, and again, it's not the greatest picture in the world, but you know, at least we can see what it is doing. And you got to remember, this is a nighttime shot. So being at 2200 or 10 p.m. There in Indonesia. So it's pretty cool. Was that Paulzilla helping? He said he's afraid of heights or something. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Slow-mo fuzzy bacon. Yeah, that's what it is. And we were going to continue on with our 10 seconds at a time here to see what else happens. A lot more smoke coming out of there for some reason. And I think it was erupting a little bit more from here on. Maybe we'll just go 5 seconds at a time to see what it's doing, rather than speeding along at 10 seconds. All right. Yeah, maybe go back to 10 seconds advance. Actually, let's back that up. Where'd that big chunk of lava come from? Well, it just started flowing out there. Okay, no big deal. We'll continue with 10-second increments to move forward through our time here, and just see how much more of that wonderful goodness comes out of there. And hopefully we'll hit a few more of those major eruptions. And I think it was 11 minutes after that one of them was the big spurt kind of thing. The other ones were different ones. Let me see if I can find that. Where did I put that time? There it is. So yeah, 11 minutes after, and 21 minutes after should be another one. And all right, let's check for 21 minutes after. So we'll move ahead a little bit here. We're there, so let's take off a few more minutes. Whoa, a little bit too far already. So that's about 21 minutes. Just about. I'm just looking at the kind of sheet here that had some stuff in it. Hoping that we're going to see something, and I'll advance it from here by 5-second increments, and that'll get it going a little bit faster for us. If it was 21 minutes after the hour that it was supposed to be. Okay, we'll leave it there and see what happens. They did have some pretty good times written down there, so hopefully that's what this is referring to. And just looking at it, waiting for it to do something. Yeah, it was 21:19 was the second counter, and we got through that, so we didn't see anything there, so it must be in the next hour maybe. Alright, so if we slide ahead a bunch, I know it got a little bit ugly for a while as far as the weather, and they did zoom in a bunch. Later on it was a little bit fuzzy and out of focus, so That was a little bit clearer picture there though, and that looked not bad. There we go. You see a little bit of lava in there doing its thing, and we like it. So Frosty username saying night lava fam, and take care Frosty, all the best to you. Happy Friday night and happy Saturday. May your Saturday be full of smiles and kind people. And bedtime for Denmark. In Denmark, sleep well. Okay. Liz, you also have a very good night. You stay safe, and all the best to you, and take care. Hopefully that storm is going to ease up and be a little bit easier on you. And yeah, you guys remember that tomorrow's stream will be, because tomorrow's Saturday, it will be about 3 hours earlier than these streams now. So that's the weekend streams start a bunch earlier. Anyway, looking at this, we do see some lovely bacon coming out of that thing. And I don't know if I want to progress here. I'm going to try to push it ahead a little bit more and see. 5 seconds at a time, and see if we can get to a real juicy point of lava expulsion, because that's always nice to see. Okay, still don't see much there. I'm going to see if I can slide this ahead a little bit and see if it will show us a little bit more. Okay, you're right about there. All right. And it got a little bit clearer looking, and then if we go ahead a little bit, we should be able to see what's going on there shortly. And hopefully, I don't want to go too far ahead. There it goes. And that's what we've seen. So another one of those nice blasts out of there, and that is pretty neat, and that's kind of what I was looking for. I like it. A little bit of lava there, pretty awesome. Night Kate, you take care. Is it Kate that's leaving, or is it Ray that's leaving? I think it's Ray that's leaving. Night Ray. Take care. All the best to you. And thanks for being here. Thanks for enjoying it. Thanks for hitting the like button. Appreciate that. All right. I'm looking at time-wise here. We are getting close to the break. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this on and let it play through. Hopefully it will be okay. Actually, before we do that, let me go around to the other volcanoes and see what we've got on the other ones. So Guatemala, Fuego in the clouds again, of course, and of course Popocatépetl is looking pretty clean. The talcum powder is gone. It all melted apparently. Mira, good night if you're leaving. Or no, it's Ray that's leaving. Sorry, Ray, good night. And let's go look at our other volcanoes that we normally see. And that, of course, is Merapi. And the other ones, I have actually the Sumeru. Normally, that's the one that has the multicam on it. So that's usually what we end up looking at. But I'm going to leave that be for right now. Let's pop up to Japan for a minute or two and see what we've got there. And Sakurajima is in the clouds, and it's being relatively quiet. I'm not going to worry about Sakurajima. It looks like it's going to be peaceful. And quick a peek over at Mount Fuji, and I see the snow is starting to melt there a little bit. Which is kind of nice. You can see it in the town or cityscape there, that it is definitely a lot less snow. So I'm sure they're happy about that starting to melt off. And when we get back to this page, it looks okay. What other volcanoes do we have? Ah, this is our Taal volcano. And Taal is not showing as much steam right now as it was a few minutes ago. So it's kind of gone quiet. I always worry when things go quiet. It's kind of ominous. It makes you wonder. I said when things go quiet, we always have trouble. Let's see if I can find that and see the other side and have a look at this. So this one here, of course, is Madame Rutsa and her stream from one of the sides. And then, of course, the other one is from a Taal meditation. And they both have their channels and their streams running here on YouTube. And it's always nice to have that. Thank you, Craig Thor. Yeah, yesterday we had somebody here telling me that that is not the way that it's pronounced, that it's pronounced as tall. So, anyway, when you hear the locals down there say it is Taal, and that is what it is. It's 2 syllables. I guess they're just not understanding that in different languages, vowel beside each other can be 2 different sounds, right? Pronounced Taal. Ta, T-A apostrophe A-L. Taal. So, anyway, it is a Taal volcano. Actually, it's not very Taal at all. So, it's kind of on, when we look at volcanic high rises, it's a really short one. So maybe we should call it Sha'ort, or rather, nah, never mind, bad humor. Okay, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to go have some Pepsi. And I'm going to put you back over there and let you watch Sumeru continue. And of course, I have it playing back at double the speed, and it's showing that it is 2332 there right now. So at least it's showing a little bit of lava and the occasional spurt coming down the hill. And that is pretty cool, pretty awesome. For those who are in here, if you are liking the stream, by all means, if you haven't hit that like button yet, give it a quick shot. We really, really do enjoy having our ratings going up a little bit, and that makes a big deal. And as far as those newcomers, if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider hitting that subscribe button if you feel we've earned it. And by all means, if you're hitting the subscribe, hit the bell notification while you're there. That way you get notified when we go live. And also when we have, emergency streams and stuff like that. Sometimes special things happen, and we will come on right away, or there close to it if we can, to catch one of these special events. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to go take a break. You can always take a look down below what tells you the days and days of the week that the stream is on and all that stuff. Enjoy this next blast there, and I am going to go have my Pepsi. When we come back from the break, ooh, that's actually a pretty big one. When we come back from the break, I will throw on some bacon seeds. So, then, and maybe even a few bunny seeds. We'll see what happens. Don't go away. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have the microphone back on. I should be back live, and welcome to everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. And I'm just going through here, see a few more people popped in. Sharon Stewart is here. I hear you, she says. Okay, good. Maui Me also popped in. Welcome. And let's see who else is on board that I missed earlier. Jane Binch, welcome. Good to see you again. And who else snuck in? Lisa P. Frampton, of course, in here. Didn't see you earlier, but I figured I'd say hi anyway. And let's see, Jay is also in the house. Good to see you, Jay. And let's see, who else? Mara is there. Siri also made it in. Welcome. Glad to have you back. And let's see, who else popped in? I think I got most of you wonderful people. Anyway, if I did miss your name, like Daryl R., we'll say welcome to you anyway. And what sunset? Oh my God, so worried about the sunset. Tetra. We'll get to that. Bacon seed time now, though. That's what time it is, and that's what we're going to go do. So, bacon seeds and all kinds of things. And we will continue with what we have. Ella Minute, what? Alaba. Okay, what type of volcano is that? A hot one. I do believe they consider that a stratovolcano. It is pretty cool. Anyway, we are looking at our bacon seeds now, and for those who are new to the stream, of course, you've seen the bacon coming down the side of the mountain, and of course we have this thing about where does bacon come from, and of course you grow bacon from bacon seeds, right? So this is our first wonderful bacon seed of the day, and we do enjoy having them on here. And I just got to see if we can get the next one on the screen, and that one looks kind of cute. I think that one's a neat little piggy, and nice little red bow, and it is definitely cute and worthwhile having a look at. And I think we've seen this guy peeking before, but it was a slightly different picture. It's a cute little anchor nonetheless, so we like it. Yeah, for those who are wondering, yeah, we refer to as lava is bacon, and it is cute. So next guy is, of course, what piggy wouldn't want a bath with a little rubber ducky? I think that's always neat. So definitely love that. Consensus on cute? Yep, we definitely have to go with cute, and we like it. So let's see, here's another one that we threw in. Definitely like that one too, and that one wasn't sent by Piggy, but that's somebody else, but that's all good. We don't mind getting multiple bacon seeds from everybody, so I'm always happy with that kind of stuff. And let's get into our little hopperoos, and here we've got some bunnies, and Lisa sent these in, and remember that little white fella? Well, he's getting bigger. He almost doesn't fit in that box, and he's got a security towel with him, so looking pretty good. And there he is on a slightly different angle. I thought that was kind of neat. And right now we have 3 bunnies, speaking of bunnies, 3 bunnies in the food area having dinner. I see, Poppy and BB are eating, and LB is sneaking around. So pretty cool, and like that as well. And of course, we had that one, and I do have to play that again because I like that. And going up there, and no, that is not TNT in that box. That's a first aid kit in case Piggy has a blowout on her trotter. Or hang on, that's the story we've got, and we're sticking with it. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, now somebody said something about we need to put in sunsets. So here's one of the sunset pictures. Looks kind of nice, and that is out in the water. And let's see, we'll get one more sunset picture in there just to keep that happy. And there you go. That's the other wonderful sunset. So looking pretty awesome, and we like it. LOL on the blowout. Okay. Well, hey, you never know, Piggy. I mean, you know, we got to take care of things. So, yeah. Anyway, let's take a peek at what the other volcanoes are doing in the meantime. And of course, this is Fuego. We've got clouds going by, but it is erupting a little bit. What is that? Oh, that's a crayon. It's a crayon. And that first aid kit looking thing that contained the TNT. I mean, the first aid kit. And that thing around my neck is a compass, not a timer. Really, I'm telling you the truth, okay? The whole truth, nothing but the truth. No, Sarah, that's not what's in there. It's a first aid kit. Winder there. Okay, cam shaking. Yep, it is. It is. And clouds are going by like crazy. So that's what happens when you're up there at that 13,000 foot mark. And very high indeed. Anyway, going around to the other ones, there we do see Popocatépetl, and it is not smoking as bad as it was earlier there, so that's all cool. Jumping over to Merapi real quick, we are seeing a little bit more daylight on it, and of course it is 8:17 in the morning there now. Gives you a little bit more daylight, like what we were looking at the other one is from earlier times. That's why we're kind of looking at it in that respect, so we can see some of that eruption. So that's about 8 hours ago is what we're looking at on this screen. So pretty awesome to see. I'm gonna just advance this a little bit just to see if we can see what happens here in a few hours as we move ahead. There we go. Kind of the same thing still, and just looking for a big boom, and I think we're pretty close to where it went kaboom. So, oh yeah, it is. There it goes. That's what we wanted to see, and that is kind of lovely. I'm gonna check my email. I'm busy doing other things, but I'll check it. Oh no. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently more footage of me has been caught, and I'm not sure what we're gonna do about this. But I don't know. It's I hate when these pictures surface. I really do. By the way, that was a pretty big boom on there, and let's see what happens with that. And wow, yeah. After that big poof, we have quite a bit of smoke, and definitely, yeah, Lisa. If you've seen that, this poof was just the perfect timing, and I'm glad that they didn't get that much of a close-up. So it's okay. We'll show you what happened there just shortly, and in no way, shape, or form is this a reflection on what's going on there. Honestly, I didn't do it. I'm really seriously, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Honestly, seriously. I plead insanity, okay? This is not me, okay? It heard you, yeah. That's not me up there, you guys. That is some other fox, and it's really we've got nothing to do with it. I'm telling you, I plead insanity. Oh, yeah, he caught me in the act, trying to get lava out of there. Oh, sure, Sarah, sure. Explains it all, yep. All right, let's get back to the cloudy mess, and it wasn't me that did that. You didn't see that back there. So, yeah, drop the crayon then. Yeah, but there's Doc. No, yeah, the crayon, of course. The crayon did melt, by the way. Anyway, let's see if we can progress this a little bit further and get out of the clouds. I want to see if we can find another little bit of a boom. Hang on, that's too far. Right about here, just before the next one, and we will see this go off again, time and time again here, and we like these shots that it's giving. So looks pretty good. I'm gonna see if I didn't go back too far here. Yeah, there we go, and that definitely lit up the sky. Is that moving? No, hang on. I'm going to back up just 5 seconds here, and we'll let it play from there. So you can see the whole effect, and there it goes. And that looks pretty awesome. So that's what one stick does. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yeah, if we throw 2 or 3 sticks in, it's a little bit bigger. Kablooey. Yeah. Love it, you guys, love it. And again, of course, that smoke coming out of there, a little bit more of the pyroclastic material and ash mixed in there, of course, coming out and heading down the hill. Now, we did also have the other view of down the hill, and I'm going to see if I can actually capture that real quick, and we'll throw that on there as well, just so we have that as a comparator, if you will, and we'll make it smaller, though, so you can see it dropping down the hill yet. And you can definitely see up in the top here, that's where it is. And that's what that cloudy mess that we are seeing in here. And also make note of down here, some of those rocks are getting all the way down to this area. So if you're anywhere in here, you're in the shooting range, and you really don't want to be there. Trust me on that one. Okay, I'm going to move it ahead, though. We want to see more action in the future. And well, we're coming out of the past, getting closer to back to real time, and we know it was quite smoky up there for a little while till it cleared enough, and I'm just trying to advance it enough that we can see that back to the crater, and yeah, that smoke is really starting to clear, and you can see the lava again, the hot gooey stuff. So looks pretty cool, pretty awesome. Anyway, we're gonna slide that ahead a little bit more. Oh yeah, we don't want to go too far. All right, I do see it is getting close to break time, and I do want to leave it on here. I'm going to let this run. It is still running at twice the speed. Dinkle Storm Chaser, sorry I'm late. I had to clean the storm damage at my home. I'm just here for a few minutes. Sorry for that. I am so dead tired. Tomorrow I will need to pick up all the glass of the window. Oh geez, Dinkle Storm Chaser, sorry to hear that you've got broken windows and stuff like that. That's horrible from the storm. And you know what, tomorrow actually I was hoping you would be here earlier. I did go watch your video, Dinkle Storm Chaser, and I also subscribe to your channel, just so you know that. And tomorrow I think what we will do is we will throw your channel in as our kind of go-to channel and see if we can get you a few more subscribers, since you only had about 33, and I think we can do a little bit more for you there. So we'll do that, and that way you get a few more people able to look at it. And by the way, take pictures of the broken window. Anyway, here's another one of these little pops happening inside Sumeru, and of course it's doing its thing. I'm going to leave it on there. It is pretty close to break time, so for those good people who are here and who are looking and watching and enjoying the stream, please do consider hitting that like button if you have not done so already. Also, for those wonderful people who have not yet subscribed, please do consider hitting the subscribe button if you feel we've earned it. And here comes another big blast. Love it. Anyway, right now what we've got on the screen, of course, is Sumeru volcano, and this was slightly earlier in the day here. This was about 7 hours ago, roughly a little bit more than 7 hours ago, and we are watching it back towards present time at 2 times the speed, and seeing how the eruptions were carrying on in the wee hours of Saturday morning there in Indonesia. And of course it's still definitely not Saturday here. It's still Friday evening for me here in Edmonton. So hey, Big Dog is also here, welcome. And let's see, did I miss anybody else sneaking in? I don't see anybody else. All right, for right now, all the good names we see. Oh, Brian made it in. All right, Perfectability 999, good to see you again. All right, Ron of Virginia also snuck in the door. Good to see you. And okay, Liz. Okay, Liz at my name. Okay, Dinkle Storm Chaser. All right. Yeah, and if anybody does want to go visit Dinkle Storm Chaser's channel, I am going to actually paste the link in there tomorrow, and we'll leave it in there as courtesy, and we'll see how things go. Jade, welcome. Glad to have you on board. It's been a while, but I've been watching the stream later and never miss it. Thanks, Dr. Fox. Okay, you're welcome, Ron. I'm glad that you're watching it after. And okay, want to move the thing ahead just a little bit by a few seconds and see if we can find another point at which it is going to erupt. And let's see if we can. Yeah, there was another one coming here shortly, so I'm going to leave it right there for right now. For those good people needing to know when the stream is on, please do have a look down in the description. It will tell you there. If you do want to become a member, there's if you're using a computer, it should have a membership button or a join button right beside the subscribe button if you so desire and wish to help out. And it is $2.99 a month, and we do have the link. I brought it up there into the stream as well. And here we are getting another little pop, and you guys can have a look at that, see how that's doing. On that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And enjoy the kind of replay ooh, that's a little bit bigger in the background. Wow, a lot of smoke that time. Please do enjoy it, and like I said, that's from 0122 Saturday, which technically is in my future, but that is Sumeru in Indonesia, so we're all good. Sarah Miles says 1, 2, 3 American. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what our dollar's worth today. I think it's a lot less than it was yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. And if you happen to see me advance this, don't panic. Or if I happen to pop it onto a different screen, it's for a good reason usually. So. We'll do that. I'm going to go take that break. Don't go away. Another half hour to come after. I'm gone for 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'll be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and we are seeing another blast come out of our wonderful Sumeru in Java, East Java in Indonesia. And glad to have everyone on board. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. And this is very close to being live, but not quite. Probably about 5 hours back, or 6 hours and 25 minutes ago is what this material is actually showing here, just to give you a little bit of an idea what it looked like and what was happening there at Sumeru. And it is definitely ejecting lava, and as you can see, sometimes it seems to make it all the way down the hill, but typically most of it is right near the top. And anyway, I'm gonna kind of leave that one alone for now. I think we'll move it ahead to our next good eruption portion, if we can find one somewhere around here. And we will actually, I think I'm going to pause it there. We're going to go around to some other volcanoes. The one, of course, I always like going to is Hawaii. And there we are. We are at Kilauea. And let's get our Hawaiian map up there. I just got to find where my picture is. So right there is pretty good evidence. This was at 12:11 Hawaii time, and we look down inside the hole here. Very little lava. We can see quite a bit of lava has dissipated again, and we remember it was full yesterday. So who's taking the lava? All right. And here's oh, hang on, I want to refresh that one before we go away. Let's see what that looks like right now, and that's even lower right now. So this was at 15:31 or 3:31 Hawaii time, and that is pretty awesome. Paulzilla did bring up the Hawaii map link, so you can get to this site where these pictures are, as well as all the other good stuff that we have on this site. Anyway, looking at it, you can see that in this shot that is quite deep, and a lot of lava is missing. So anybody know where the missing lava is? And I know people say, oh, it's just filling up spaces. Let's see if that, oh, we have a malfunction at the junction. It doesn't want to refresh. Nope, I guess that one is out. Let's go over to the thermal, and the thermal, we can see that again it is quite low, and here in the beak, very noticeable. It's got to be a bird's head, guys. I don't know what else to call it, but anyway, definitely down quite a bit. Let's refresh that one. Hopefully it won't stall. And there you can see the levels are even lower. And you can see this has also lowered out here quite a bit. So lava level way down. Let's have a look at the big footprint aside. And there you can actually see, this again was from earlier today. If we refresh it, you can kind of see what we've got there. Actually, let's see if we can make a mark. Copy, remove, paste, and then see if we can put a crayon mark right where. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I'm on the wrong screen. Make a crayon mark right there, and that'll give us an idea where that lava level is. And we will refresh here just to see how much further down it is. And you can see well below here, this is the edge now. So it dropped quite a bit, and we have a lot less lava there. Makes you wonder what the heck is going on. Who's taking the lava? Paulzilla? Oh, Paulzilla's on the other island. I don't think he's got a pipeline going over there. It's got to be two pineapples using it for heat or something. I have no idea. Anyway, let's get over onto... Actually, I want to see if that other one will refresh now. I might have caught it just... No, caught it right in between it updating. Anyway, we'll get to our earthquake map here. Just want to zoom out real quick so you can see. There's your entirety of the Hawaiian island chain as it is right now. Of course, Oahu is right here. Maui Mi's home right there. And that is Maui, and then of course the big island of Hawaii right here. And we will zoom in a little bit so we can see where things are. Mauna Kea, Mauna Loa, and Kilauea. And looking here, we don't see too much new fresh activity around Loihi Seamound. Our cluster of earthquakes continues in this area, but we don't see anything very fresh or new in there. We know some of these were from yesterday. That 3.4 you know, was looking pretty good, but that seems to have subsided just a little bit. And if we zoom in a little bit more on Kilauea, on the crater itself, that is the crater. And we don't see any really new or deep earthquakes or anything like that. So these are older ones. Anyway, if you do want to go visit this site and you get there, you do have the options of going and looking at some of the cameras. And that's the kind of thing that you'll see there. There were other cameras on there as well that, if we can find them, we've got one here over at there we go. And look, there's snow up there on Mauna Loa, and definitely see it. That white stuff, that's what that is. I guarantee you. And that is pretty awesome. So it took me back to the wrong place. Oh, that's horrible. Will it go back to the right place if I go back one more time? Nope, it won't do it. I'm gonna have to go back on my link. That wrecked my link. Darn it. Oh well, I'm gonna have to use that link that is right here. Copy the link, and we will click on here, and we will paste it in here and go. And there we are. We got it back. All right. But yeah, you can click on these other ones and have a look yourselves. And it does show you what those things are. And a lot of other tools on here, of course, the seismometers. Wow. What shaved ice is made of? Yeah, sure, shaved ice. Anyway, does look pretty good. So, liking what we're seeing there. And again, it's a useful site if you want to go there and have a look. You got multiple cameras you can look at and things like that. USGS actually has a pretty good site there. So let's leave that alone, and let's wander back to some of the other volcanoes. Just want to have a real quick recap, then we will take a look at some of the weather and stuff like that. Don't even know if this first one is doing much. Elob Morts. I love it. So yeah, Elob Morts is cooking, but on low. I haven't seen anything major come out of there yet. We know Hawaii is quiet, or sorry, Iceland is quiet, so I'm not going to bother going there. We have not yet gone to Yellowstone. Let's take a look at Yellowstone for a second. And there we go. We got Yellowstone Park, and it's in the dark, which is okay. Getting back to Ta'al, And we are seeing that Taal is not steaming, okay? And that worries me. There's two things that could have happened. One, we ran out of water for it to steam off, or number two, the heat source is gone, or possibility number three, the water's gone and it's getting ready to go to turn into lava. I don't know. We'll see. Taal, quiet, too quiet, and you bet it is quiet, and that is always a danger when things quieten down like that. Although it is a much better view from the other camera, and this is from Madame Rutsa from this side, and then the other side here is from Taal medication. Meditation, not medication, meditation. There we go. Peaceful, you know. Yeah. Cashews. What? Who's eating cashews? I like cashews. But what I like more is pistachios. All right, so we kind of had a look at that one. We want to take a quick peek, and yeah, we're still on a very windy situation at Fuego, and the camera is shaking like crazy. And of course, we got clouds zipping by, but Fuego is continuing to throw out some lava chunks as it normally does. Although our picture is not the greatest. But you do see when that cloud is gone, you can actually see some stars in the sky when it's not shaking too much. Anyway, we'll leave that be. Sneak over to Popocatépetl. We see a little bit of a glow and a little bit of material coming out, and awful lot of stars up in that sky. So that looks pretty awesome if you're asking me. And that's pretty cool. I just want to see though, why is that looking a little bit fuzzy? That should be, that's as high as it goes. Okay, quality wise, it's not always the best. Ooh, what do we got happening here? Monster coming out or something? Definitely something coming out. Ghosts. Alright, Popocatépetl has just released a bunch of ghosts. Nothing to worry about, folks. Take care, and we'll carry on. Anyway, and Merapi. Guess what happened to Merapi? I think we're not in a very good shape for Merapi. So, we will leave those other ones. We already had a look at Sumeru. I did want to see if we can get to Alaska for a minute, and let me take a look there and see if that is the current picture or that was from yesterday. Let's see what we have for a current picture right now. Nothing. And let us start that one and take a look here. And of course, this is Pavlov. Volcano. Oh, we did have a picture in there. Just one though. Where the heck was it? Yep, right in there. So you can see it today, but only for 1 or 2 frames, and that's not so bad. And let's get over to our next one. This is our Great Sitkins, and there's our aliens. And not the clearest of days, so nothing we can report there. And let's go over to our semi-soul-poach noi poach noi. Anyway, we'll get that. Current image is this, which isn't too bad. It looks like it's been a little bit warmer there, and some of that snow has melted. So if we go back to the last 12 hours here, and we'll just have a quick look and see what it is. Somebody is saying something about Elon Mortz is doing something. Okay, we'll take a look at that one for a second, since we don't have too much happening there. Elob Morts is lighting up a little bit more. I don't see it throwing anything out right now. Let me get that screen front and center, and if it does, we will deal with a little bit of that material, and I will click on our weather maps and stuff like that. So let me see if I can get that going. Where are we here? Weather map. All right, zooming out a little bit, and I did set it. Actually, let's see if we can refresh that, because it's already 2 hours old, and that gives us a little bit more of a up-to-date weather patterns. And there you can see the wind directions. That's what we've got this set on. So showing the flow of wind around the planet, and some of the temperatures are of course looking hot in some areas, cold in others. We do have the two storms down in the Indian Ocean, and looks pretty awesome. Wanted to zoom in on Europe a little bit, and they are still getting nasty winds. Let's have a look at wind speed, and holy mackerel, it's firing right through here. And yeah, this is pretty heavy duty. Dinkel Storm Chaser, of course, is in Denmark. At least I think she's in Denmark. Anyway, I'm hoping I'm right. Anyway, it is pretty quick moving there, and it seems to be right in this little gap that it's really picking up speed. So definitely moving along. And then, of course, Sweden's getting the tail end of it there. So, and we do have very quick winds coming across Ireland and England. So yes, make sure you have rocks in your socks if you're out there walking around. Iceland, on the other hand, is not getting it too bad. They look a little bit calmer, but it is still quite windy there. And if we zoom out a little bit, just to get the gist of what's going on in the rest of North America, see a storm out there in what I refer to is the Middle East of North America. Anyway, Great Lakes region getting a pretty heavy-duty storm now. And what happened, that big one that was around Hawaii, we don't see too much of that going on. Let's put it on precipitation, and that's going to tell us what is going down. And yeah, we can see, so that big storm, some of it went north, some of it went south. And here you can see that we do have some fog, Kilauea, or just right beside Kilauea. And definitely some rain coming down, and Two Pineapples is getting some rain right now. Looks like they're getting rain on Maui, as well as probably the tip of Oahu here on the bottom end. So definitely going to see some more of that happening there. If we zoom across, we see a whole bunch of storms in the Philippines, in Indonesia, and those areas. And like I said, we have the two major storms happening here and here. And that system that was here is basically stalled and broken down, but still looking a little bit on the stormy side. If we zoom into where Piggy lives, I'm in the clear. Okay, if you're in the clear weather, you're good. And of course here we see down, Piggy lives here on this island. That's Kos. If we get a little closer, this one here, and that's Kos, Greece. And of course we look to the east and southeast. They are getting more snow in Turkey, and some of it 6, 7 centimeters, 8 centimeters in some spots. 8 centimeters, 4 inches of snow. That's enough to put them at a snail's pace, and of course some thunder and lightning. So you probably have thunder snow there and stuff like that. Looks pretty good. And of course, when we go look at the weather up here in the precipitation map, this is where everything kind of combines and zooms through here. So northern Germany and of course Denmark and Holland all getting nailed here, as well as over the bottom end of Sweden. So pretty nasty. And of course this is really where the circulation is heavy. Boy, I wouldn't want to be here. 4 or 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters of snow in some places, and not so good. Anyway, let's have a look at our SO2 map for today. I did refresh that earlier, but I'm going to do a real quick refresh on it so we are very current. And let's start out with North America. We don't see too much. Of course, Mexico, Popocatépetl is throwing some stuff out. And as we get into Central America, Guatemala, Fuego, and we got Nicaragua, as well as Costa Rica with their volcanoes throwing some stuff out. We also see in Colombia, we see a little bit more coming out of there. And still here on Ecuador's coast, we got 3 that are in Ecuador. 2, I believe, are in eruption status. So we didn't see anything coming off of Wolf out here in the Galapagos Islands. As we carry on, we take a look out here. New Zealand, Australia, of course, and Hunga Tonga is out in this area. And that's what that little plume is from, Hunga Tonga, and it's blowing off that way. So looks okay, and not too much though. New Zealand, we do have that area here, again, volcanic zone. So I'm not sure if that's on the surface yet or still just bubbling through the water perhaps. And Australia looks pretty clear for right now. Also looking at some of these other ones here. These ones here are volcanoes, so doing their thing. I see here Krakatoa is right at the end here of Java, and it's built up a little bit more, as well as the Jakarta is there. So we have between the city and the whole thing, it's kind of fills it up a little bit. Anyway, Sumeru being down here, and Merapi, I do believe, is about there. They are technically neighbors, and that's what we were watching. Taal is, of course, out here in this right here. So that's where that is coming from. If we back out a little bit, we do see Japan has a couple of volcanoes down on the bottom. We got some of that coming off of there. And when we look at what's happening on some of these, on the, I'll get it, hang on, starts with K, Kamchatka, there we go, Kamchatka Peninsula, there we go, and they have several volcanoes there that are erupting, and it's kind of neat that that is actually going into the sea, going in this direction rather than coming out the other side. So neat to see. Anyway, couple more we want to have just a quick look at. The DR Congo rumble is still happening. And if we go look at Ethiopia, Erta will be right around here. And let's see what's happening here. So oh, you know what? I didn't even get the pictures of Etna. My God, we're going to have to go on overtime here, you guys. And we will show the pictures of Etna. I do have them. It's just I forgot all about them because I was going to try to convert them. So let me pull them up right away. and we will have a quick quick shot and see what we can do. Anyway, this is from Stromboli here. This is from Etna on this side, and Volcano is somewhere right in between, giving off just a little bit of gas. So that kind of gives you what it looks like around there. And I am going to put you back on here for now while that is still playing at, oh, it was playing at double the speed. Let me see if I can get it back to playing at double the speed. And we hit the play button. We didn't want to miss anything because I thought it was going to blow up right away. Anyway, I will let that run for a second. While that is running, I am going to go load up those other pictures because I forgot to do that. So please don't go away. We're not done yet. We got to look at the other Etna pictures from today. So, and I will be, actually, I'm going to just turn off the mic here for a couple minutes while I do that. And please don't go away, and we will take a look at what Etna looks like today. We did bacon seeds already. That was last an hour ago, Dinkle Storm Chaser. Anyway, I'm going to be back right away. Not a problem. Don't go away. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, I'm back, got it loaded up here, and wanted to do this real quick just so you guys have a little bit there to be able to see what Etna looked like today. So we'll get things on the screen here. Whoa, no, you're not supposed to see that one. That's incriminating. All right, here we go. So these are pictures of Etna from today, and Yvonne sent those, and these are wonderful. It shows you how much snow is up there right now, and as we move through them, and you can see here we've got a little bit of eruptive activity, some white smoke as well as some pyroclastic cloud up there. And that is, of course, at the top of Etna. Very interesting to look at. And let's see, here's a little bit more of a distant shot of that same area, only down into the tree line. And you can see where the lava has flowed in the past. through the trees, and some of the trees are doing very well, others are not doing so good. And let's go on to the next one. Another one of those shots. Looks very pretty. And if we keep going, here's a view the other direction, and you can see how much of that snow is covering those areas up high. So that's pretty cool, pretty neat, and very interesting to see. And of course, look at that. Right in the very top, growing trees right in the very top of the cone. So if you have a caldera with trees growing in it, what happens when it erupts? You have flying trees. So pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Anyway, let's see, here's another picture. You can see where the road is, which is always neat. I wonder how much of a road is actually up there for people to get all the way up. So that looks pretty cool, and there we go. That is the image I think we will burn into our heads for today of Etna, and that is mighty fine looking. So I thank Yvonne for doing such a wonderful job and sending us these extra pictures. Love it. So thank you kindly, Yvonne, if you are watching this, and we really do appreciate you being up there and doing your thing. Hopefully you will stay safe while doing so. On that friendly note, you guys, I think it is just about time to, well, it is time to wrap it up. I'm going to put it back here for a second. I want to just slide forward and see if we see any more big booms. Oh yeah, we did. And let's see, yeah, right around here somewhere. And we did see it blow up a little bit more and get more of an eruptive state. So definitely there. We'll show that. Okay, and there, on an ending note, we will leave you with some fire, and thank everyone for being here today. You guys have been awesome. By the way, if you want to go watch this yourself, I will actually drop the link here, and you can have a look on your own, and definitely take a peek. So on that friendly note, that is all we've got for you today. I thank everyone for being here. Let's see if we can get 5 more likes real quick to at least get it up to 150. That would be great. I want to say thank you to all of my wonderful moderators. You guys have done an awesome job tonight as usual. And of course, a big thank you to our wonderful supporters, and I'm going to get that list going on here, I think, real quick while this thing is erupting. And let's see if we can grab that real fast. There we go. Copy and get back to 14. There we go, and we will hit paste. Oh, paste. There we go. That's the other paste. And turn that on and let it run. Push it live, and that will be good for us. So thank you to all the members. We do really appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you kindly for supporting the stream. We do appreciate that help. It certainly helps pay for some of the electric bills and things like that. So awesome, you guys, and thank you kindly for supporting the stream. Of course, you do get the mention here, as well as shout outs, as well as get to play with the extra emojis and so on. And it is only $2.99 a month Canadian. I don't know what YouTube has got it on the other parts, but it is all good. So I thank everyone for being here today. We will take that list off and wish everyone a very, very good night. And let's see. Oh, I think my list is stuck. Why is my list stuck? I'm going to have to remove it and paste it again. Copy, remove, paste. My list. Don't be stuck, my list. I think this time it's working. Yeah, I think this time it's working. Okay. We're all good with that. There we go. It's going all the way through. Got it all. This time it worked. Take care, everyone. Be good. All the best to you. And we will see everyone tomorrow. And remember, it's Saturday tomorrow, so early start to the stream. On that note, take care, everyone. And like I said, we'll see you tomorrow. Please remember to tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night and take care. And we will see you tomorrow. Oink, oink.